प्रकाशात्मिका नित्या स्वात्मन्येवावसंस्थिता इदमन्तर्जगद्धत्ते तद्निवेशं यथा शिला।
Whether creation or no creation, Chit Atma Brahma is in its own Swarupa. It never becomes otherwise. When the creation is there, this creation is like a reflection of the things around a crystal in the crystal. In a crystal Satika, the things around get reflected. So like that, the creation appears to be there, though really not there in Chit. In reality, Chit is like this. What is the nature of Chit is being now described.
Advitiya tadhanedam vikaradi vivarjitam नात्ममेति न चोदेति स्पन्दते नो न वर्धते। अन्वय अद्वितीया इदं विकारादि विवर्जितं तथा न अस्तमेति न च उदेति न उ स्पन्दते न वर्धते. Again, अद्वितीया इदं विकारादि विवर्जितं तथा न अस्तमेति न च उदेति न उ स्पन्दते न वर्धते.
Advitiya, Chit, and Chit alone is there. There is nothing other than Chit. And if Jagat appears to be there, we are seeing it is just like reflection of the things around in a crystal, just an appearance, not truly not there. Chit Advitiya idam vikaradi vivarjitam dadhana. Idam dadhana. Idam stands for Jagat. So it bears the Jagat. It supports the Jagat. It sustains the Jagat. How an adverb is given? Vikaradi vivarjitam dadhana. Vikaradi vivarjitam is kriya visheshana. It is adverb to the dadhana verb. So supporting how? Free from vikaras, modifications, adi, sukha, dukkha, samsara, janma, marana, free from all these, we call it dadhana. Or vikaradi varjitam can be taken as in the form of adhisthana. It bears the jagat in the form of adhisthana, which is free from vikara adi. That way it gets, if it is not taken as adverb, so it bears the jagat in the form of adhisthana, which is vikaradi vivarjitam. In reality, its nature is like this. Na astam eti. Astam na eti. Astam means setting. Setting means it doesn't get destroyed, it doesn't die. Nacha udeti, like Suryodaya means here being born. It is not born, means ever existing principle. Nacha udeti. Now spandate, doesn't move means doesn't act, doesn't get subjected to kriya. Doesn't move means doesn't act, doesn't get subjected to kriya. Nacha spandate, na vardhate, doesn't grow means shadvikaras are not there. Shadvikaras having been born, asti jayate, vardhate, viparinamate, apakshiyate, these 6 vikaras are not there. Shadvikaras are not there. So that is free from this. Up to here, apavada is over. Apavada is over. Who has to accomplish apavada? Chit. Huh? Chit. Jiva. Samsara is for whom? Jiva, not Chit. Chit itself is Jiva, but in the status of Jiva, you have to take to apavada. So it is knowing fully well, Jivatva, Jagat, Samsara is adhyastha on Chit. So apavada is over. Same thing now. Sankalpa is there, Jivata is there. Nisankalpa is there, Chit Swarupa, Atma only is there, is now explained.
Sankalpa jivata metya Nisankalpatmanatmana Chit jadam no jadam bhavam Bhavayanti swasamstita. Anvaya. चित् संकल्पात् जीवताम् एत्य निस्संकल्पात्मना जडं न उ जडं इति भावं भावयन्ति आत्मना स्वसंस्थिता भवति. Again, चित् स्वसंकल्पात् जीवताम् एत्य निस्संकल्पात्मना जडं न उ जडं इति भावं भावयन्ति स्वसंस्थिता भावयन्ति आत्मना स्वसंस्थिता भवति.
चित् संकल्पात् जीवताम् एत्य means प्राप्य, having got, having attained what? Jivatam etya, whom this chit having attained jivata, status of jiva samsari. How did it get it? Sankalpa. What is sankalpa here? The original desire. Let me become jiva. Who did the sankalpa? Chit only. But how? Maya shabalita chit. So it did the sankalpa. That is why entire jagat is centered around sankalpa, desire. Sankalpa, desire. So that is it. Sankalpa moolam idam jagat. Not knowing the swarupa, desiring this and that, and then the samsara continues. So this is sankalpa jyate nisankalpatmana. So by taking to viveka vairagya, having got to control over the sankalpa, having got freed from sankalpa, of course, total freedom from sankalpa, total freedom from desire is possible only in Atma Sakshakar. Otherwise, even some little sankalpa, little desire are bound to be there, not needed. That's why Vairagya is to make us understand that world doesn't have the capacity to give us the joys and contentment that we expect. Like Ushtri, you know. Ushtri, we have got our own notion that from the Vishaya, Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha, we will get some joy. Not some joy, we will get joy and be contented. Shastra says, yes, little joy here and there, not denied, but it is that every joy, every bhoga is source of further sorrow only. So Viveka has to be taken to. That is why until the Viveka Vairagya gets developed, Shastra gives a little allowance within the restricted limits to have the bhoga. Because the person is not yet mature enough to have the total Vairagya. It gives certain allowance within the bounds of dharma. But even Grihastha is meant, is a workshop, you know. Grihastha is a workshop. What for? To make the mind mature and discover that Jagat is not worth as we think. But it is mistaken as what? Maja karne ka je hai karke. That is not, it is not meant for maja. That our everything is centered on our Dharma Shastra. Dharma Shastra is a, that's why it is not for bhoga. It is for Sahadharmacharini. It is to live a life of Dharma for which a companion is necessary. The person is not mature enough to take further Sadhana means inquire, Shravana, Manana, etc. That is that. But it is not, it is only a means and not an end in itself. So that is the case. Say, Nisankalpatmana. Nisankalpatmana, being freed from the Sankalpa. The Nisankalpatmana. Jadam. This Jadam, what is that? Jada here is Jagat. This Jadam, he says, it is discovered as Nahu Jadam. See, it is to be taken like this. Because of Nisankalpa, freedom from desire, means knowledge is gained. This Jagat is no more Jada Jagat. Why? It is Chit only. It is nothing but Chit only. Nahu Jadam means it is Ajadam. It is Chit. It is thus Bhavam. Bhavam means Vastava Rupam, the real nature. Bhavam. Bhavayanti. Bhavayanti means contemplating upon, meditating upon. So Swasamst Atmana. Atmana means Swayam itself. Swasamstita Bhavati, abides in its own Swarupa. Chit always abides in its own Swarupa. But who abides now in own Swarupa? Jiva. Jiva becoming Nisankalpa, and discovering that Jada Jagat is nothing but Chaitanya Swarupa, meditating on that, meditating on the Vastava Swarupa, that is Chit, it abides in its true nature. So here, up to here also you can take that Apavada is over. Apavada is over. Now, how this Chit goes to external sense object, that is Chitaha Bahisaranam. Bahisaranam means going out for not for evening walk. So interacting with the Vishayas. But that means taking to the bhoga of the Vishayas. How Chit does that? Says Chitaha Bahisamsarane, he says, it has got Ratha Parampara. Ratha Parampara, series of chariots. You may have one or two cars, but this Chit has got many cars. Every step there is a new car. And no automobile industry can manufacture that. No automobile industry can manufacture that car. Don't think that you also have got it, okay? each and every one of us has got this car. Ratha, chariots. Let us see what are this. Ratha Parampara. So that is it. The Kalpayam means that figuratively it is given, imagine, Ratha Karapara. So that is that. What is the purpose of that? That is one thing. How Chit Chaitanya goes out in the Bahi sense object Vishaya. That is one purpose. Second purpose is how this Chit gets subjected to Janma Marana, transmigration. These Rathas only are made use these Rathas only are made use for, that is Janma Marana, Samsara, that is transmigration. And here how Bahisarana takes place for both purposes. First for Bahisarana, and afterwards it tells few things, they explain the particular thing, and then for Bahisarana, and it will be continued in the next chapter. Continue this. Ratha Kalpana is in 39 and 40. Afterwards it is related to that, but mainly in 39 and 40.
Rathastvasya chiter jivaha jivasyaham kruti rathaha aham krute रथो बुद्धिः ततो बुद्धिर्मनोरथः। First note the sandhi. Rathaha tu asyaha chitehe jivaha. Sandhi. Rathaha tu asyaha chitehe jivaha. Now anvaya. Asyaha chitehe tu जीवः रथः। जीवस्य अहंकृति रथः। अहंकृतिः रथः।
See, ahankృతిः is visarga. Ra comes. Then visarga drops and e becomes elongated. There is sandhi there. Ahankృతిः रथः. It becomes ahankృti रथः. Continue.
जीवस्य अहंकृतिः रथः। बुद्धिः अहंकृतेः रथः। ततः मनः बुद्धेः रथः। Again, अस्याः चितेः तु जीवः रथः। जीवस्य अहंकृतिः रथः। बुद्धिः अहंकृतेः रथः। ततः मनः बुद्धेः रथः।
अस्याः चितेः, of this chit. What is this chit? Advitiya nastameti na chodeti spandati no na vardhate, etc. That was described of this chit. Say asyaha chitehe. Tehe means paramatmanah. Jivaha rathaha. Who is the chariot now? Jiva. Now when Jiva is chariot of Chiti, what is the status of Chiti? Sarathi or Swami, Ratha Swami, the owner of the chariot or the one who drives the chariot. Better taken as Sarathi, one who drives it. So Chiti is the Sarathi and Jiva is the Ratha. Its first outlet for Chiti to interact with the world is who? Jiva. And how Jiva has come into existence? Sankalpa Buddha Chiti. Keep that word, Sankalpa Buddha. Sankalpena. Which Sankalpena? Shruti Sankalpena. What is that? Anena Jivena Atmana Amupravishyami. So that is that. Jivatamestya, yes. Chitaha asya chitehe tu jivaha rathaha. Jivasya ahankritihi rathaha. Now Jiva, this is successive rathas. Now how Jiva interacts with the world? It says ahankritihi. Ahankriti is ahankara, identification with the embodiment. Jiva. Now how ahankara goes to the world, jagat, say aham buddhi ahankritehe rathaha. So buddhi is the ratha, chariot of ahankara to interact with the world. Further it says tataha, thereafter manaha buddhehe rathaha. Manaha buddhehe rathaha. Manaha buddhehe rathaha. So mind is the ratha of the chariot. Now mind is the ratha of chariot, the chariot buddhi name. Mind is the chariot of buddhi means buddhi is the sarati, mind is the chariot. Now what is the chariot of the mind? Let us continue.
Manasastu rathah pranaha pranasya gano rathah akshaukasya ratho dehah dehasya spandano rathah. Anvaya pranaha manasaha tu rathah akshaganaha pranasya rathah dehaha akshaughasya rathah spandanaha dehasya rathah. Again, pranaha manasaha tu rathah akshaganaha pranasya rathah dehaha akshaughasya rathah spandanaha dehasya rathah.
Pranaha manasaha tu ratha. Tu, contrast. Whereas mind is the ratha of buddhi, whereas prana is chariot of manaha. Actually, prana is chariot of mana is very important, and Lord Shiva is going to elaborate on this, because prana nirodha results in mano nasha. So therefore, how prana is chariot of mana will be elaborated after few verses. So prana is the ratha of mana. Now what is the ratha of prana? Akshaganaha pranasya ratha. Akshagana means jnanendriya samuha. Karmendriyas are coming separately. Jnanendriya samuha. So that is the five sense organs constitutes the ratha of prana. Now what is the ratha chariot of indriya, jnanendriya samuha? It says dehaha, physical body. Jnanendriyas need to be housed. They have to be housed. So where it can be? It is in the deha, physical body. Deha akshaughasya. Akshaughasya means indriya samuhasya. Which indriya samuhasya here? Jnanendriya samuhasya. Akshaughasya ratha dehasya spandanaha ratha. So for deha, what is the chariot? Spandana. Spandana here is karmendriya samuha. Spandana is what? Karmendriya samuha. Now the ratha kalpana is complete. How do you interact with the world? Karmendriya. Actual interaction with the karmendriya. So that's why we say karmendriya. Now see how it has come from chit. Chit to jiva, jiva to ahankara, ahankara to buddhi, buddhi to mana in terms of sarati, mana to prana, prana to jnanendriya samuha, jnanendriya samuha to sthula sharira, gross body to karmendriya. This is how that chit Bahisvarana, Chitaha Bahisvarana interacts with the world. Now, all rathas are meant for what? For karma. They're all to act only. Do you know why acting? Why jiva status is taken? By desire. Desire for what? Bhoga. Bhoga of what? Karma pada. So that's what karma pada bhoga means you have to act. So all these rathas are meant for acting only, to take to karma only. That is explained here. Continue.
Bandhanam karma samsare jara marana panjaram evam pravartitam chakram idamadi vibhutijam. Anvaya. Samsare bandhanam karma evam jara marana panjaram chakram pravartitam idam adi vibhutijam. Again, samsare bandhanam karma evam jara marana panjaram chakram pravartitam idam adi vibhutijam.
Samsare, in this creation, in this samsara, spandanam karma. Spandanam means, bhramanam means activity, action. Whose action? Sarvesham rathana. Of all these rathas. So what are those? From jiva to karmendriya. So that's why sarvesham rathana spandanam brahmanam means activity is what? Karma. Karma means here the thing to be accomplished. Sadhyam. Karma means the thing to be accomplished. What is to be accomplished by all these rathas? It says brahmana. Brahmana means what? Activity, karma. So be careful about that spandana and karma. Karma here is not activity here. That is the goal. That is the sadhya, the thing to be accomplished. What is that? Spandana. That is karma, activity. So, now the first karma. In this manner, this chakra belonging to whom? Jiva, he is set in motion in samsara. What type of chakra it is? Evam. Evam means what? As described so far. As described so far. What is it? Jara marana panjaram. Panjara is a cage or a body. Now this panjara, this body, this cage, what type of body it is? Jara marana panjaram, characterized by jara and marana. See, this is a typical phrase to show that the samsara is not that all desirable. Jara and marana are brought. You know what happens? Sorrow is at peak in old age and don't ask at the time of death. So that is how it is. Then what is to be done? Do in such a way that you will not get the body again. Once the body is ordered, you can't say no, I don't want to be old, etc. Even if you do 100 times kaya kalpa, you know what is kaya kalpa? Huh? It's a therapy is there. You become younger by 10-15 years. all oil massages, Thailam, but it has got, see, you know what, that nutrition is pumped in the body through massage. Olden days they used to that. You know, there is one great poet or a great scholar. So it's a big story by itself. See, he could not get the food, etc. And he was so emaciated, etc. He just went and slept on the roof of a hut or something, etc. And he was so emaciated, he was just fainted, etc. One girl took pity on him, and you know what he did? This rice and curd, big mesh was done, and she smeared, because they knew that the method possibly. They smeared on, because he is not even able to open the mouth to eat something. In such a condition, like coma type condition, he is there. And smeared all over the body this mesh of papa, that means pulp of rice and nothing. After a few days, slowly start opening the eyes and then rescued. Then she was the daughter of a Brahmana. Brahmana wanted to get the daughter married to him. So, but this boy was so brilliant, the king came to know. And king wanted to give the priestess to him. And something happened, I don't know what happened. What story happened? But this is the story, what is that?
Bhavabhuti.
See, Bhavabhuti. It's Bhavabhuti. Who we married?
He went to Bhakti, Vikramarka, Bhatwari, all that.
No.
Brahmin, all four married. One Brahmin, one Kshatriya, one Vaishya, one...
Whatever, Bhavabhuti, anyway. See, great poet. Bhavabhuti in Sanskrit means great poet. So think of it. What I am telling is, this method was there. Nowadays they intravenous done. What actually it is an intravenous method. But intravenous method was not known to them, etc. Now it percolates through the skin. Like that Kaya Kalpa is the thing, what massaging, nutrition sending through the skin etc. So whatever. So that's why they, even that you do 100 times, old age is not good. All that you can do is postpone. All that you can do is postpone. Why postpone? Face it as early as possible. So nothing wrong in postponing, provided you have what a good agenda of gaining the knowledge. Then is postpone. Bhagwan, he may also give extension. Bhagwan will say, Yamaraja, give extension because he is taking to Adhyatma. I don't want to take him further embodiments, etc. Satya Sai Baba has done this. He says there are evidences in such a thing. He has extended the lifespan of the thing because of the so that is there, that is possible. It is only who can do? Ishvara can do. Nobody others can handle those files. Only Ishvara can do. So that is there as well. So fine. So Jara Marana Panjaram is a cage or characterized by Jara, because old age, inability, dependence on others, etc. You can't escape. You have to accept it. And if you try to resist, more problem. How can you? What is natural has to be accepted. There is no question of resistance as such. More resistance means more problem only. So that is there. Pray, that's all. Like that. Narayanastra. Few things we have to accept in life. If we resist, we get subjected to more sorrows. Narayanastra is an astra. See, every astra have got counter missiles. Means a retaliating missile. Agni astra. Suppose he has fired Agni astra, you have to invoke Varuna astra. That is how Karna was trapped. Karna was trapped that way only. Karna sent the Agni Astra, Arjuna sent the Varuna Astra, rain came, and Krishna was so alert that he drove the chariot of Arjuna in such a place where mud etc. was there, and Karna has to chase him, and he came, and when the rain came, what happened? It was flush, and the mire, his wheel got stuck up. Lord Krishna has taken special care that Arjuna will not get stuck. He has kept a special oil can. He specially lubricated his Arjuna because he knew what is going to happen. Strategy. He specially lubricated Arjuna's chariot wheels and kept a special oil can also. But Karna got caught. Now there is Narayana. Narayana is the one when shot. You know what is the antidote for that? If you try to counteract with any astra, including Brahmastra, it becomes more vigorous and it finishes the victim. All that is to be done, you have to just unarm, get down from the chariot, and with folded hand do namaskara and surrender. Narayana gets totally, that means inoperative. This is what happened. Dronacharya sent the Narayana. They were returning. Krishna said, halt! Get down from the chariot, unarm yourself and do the namaskara. But Bhima is not ready. Bhima, what? Why should he surrender it to that? And he started contemplating. Entire Narayana Astra has engulfed Bhima. In no time he is going to get reduced to ashes. All brothers are killing, but still he is not ready. Then Arjuna jumped on the chariot and knocked him down from the chariot. Then he came to senses. Like that, old age, etc. have to be accepted. Pray. So God will find the way out as well. Pray. You can't resist. By resisting, what are you going to do? More agitation you are going to create in that. More and more worries and more agitation, etc. And all the worries that you imagine are not going to come true. This is another thing. This is not only in old age, always. It is 99% of the worries and fears that we imagine are not going to come true. Maybe 1% may come true. Pray. That's all. So therefore there is no thing resisting it. Accept it. The moment you accept it, mind becomes what? Rest is given to Lord as well. Otherwise, certain things happen only because we don't accept the old age. Not that they are not going to happen. They are bound to happen as well. So where is the question of resistance as well? Whatever best you can do, certainly do it. There is nothing wrong. Now this Jara-Marana Panjaram, this cage of the body characterized by old age and Marana. Marana means pain for oneself, pain for others. The pain is that peak in the Marana, that's why it is Samsara is characterized by Jara-Marana. So Panjaram. Chakram. So whose chakra it is? Chakram here is swing, jhula. Swing. Whose chakra it is? This body is whose swing? Jiva Khagasya. This bird called Jiva. So Jiva Khagasya Dola Chakram. Dola Chakram means swing. Jhula. Chakram. This Chakram. Pravartitam. Pravartam is set in motion. Is operating. How all this has come? Idam Adi Vibhutijam. Idam means this what? This Panjara Chakram, which is Jiva Khagasya Dola Chakram, swing of this Jiva, the bird called Jiva, says, Adehe Vibhutijam, Adehe Vibhutya Jatam. It is Jatam by the Vibhuti. What Vibhuti? Maya Aishwarya. Belonging to whom? Adi. Who is Adi? Mula Karanasya Ishvarasya. Mula Karanasya Ishvarasya. So this is born of the Vibhuti, the glory in the form of Maya, belonging to whom? The Mula Karana Ishvara. Why Mula Karana? Mula Karana Ishvara or Chiti? Chiti, conditioned by Maya, is Ishvara. Because Chiti itself cannot create. The Maya Shabala, the Brahma, the Chiti is necessary. Vibhuti Jami. This is how Chiti interacts with who? The Jagat. Now this Jiva Khaga Chakra in the form of Panjara, that is what was told as what? Jaramarana Panjara is something which is Mayika. Mayika means product of Maya, truly not there, it only appears to be there. So that is the Mayikatva. Mayikatva, nature of being product of Maya, of this Jiva Khaga Chakra in the form of Jaramarana Panjara Deha is being now described.
Pratibhasate evasmani asat swapna iva tataha managapina satyatma Dhruva Bhuvatsthitam. Note the sandhi. Eva Atmani Asat Swapnaha Iva Atataha. Sandhi. Eva Atmani Asat Swapnaha Iva Atataha. Now Anvaya. Atmani add idam panjara chakram. Add idam panjara chakram or jagat. Atmani add idam panjara chakram or jagat. Eva Atataha asat swapnaha iva pratibhasate. Add tat manavapi na satyatma yugadrushnam bhuvat sthitam. Again, Atmani add idam panjara chakram or jagat. Eva atataha asat swapnaha iva pratibhasate. It is to be taken Atmani eva, then add make that adhyara. Idam panjara chakram or jagat. Atmani eva, after eva make that adhyara. Idam panjara chakram or idam jagat. Atmani eva add idam panjara chakram or jagat. Atataha asat swapnaha. Wait. You think I will give this? Little change there a bit. Atmani eva idam panjara chakram or jagat. Say asat swapnaha eva atataha. as it is. Asat swapnaha eva atataha. Second line as Managati.
आत्मनि एव एड इदम पंजर चक्रम और जगत असत स्वप्नः इव आततः प्रतिभासते एड तत् मनागति न सत्यात्म मृगतृष्णाम्बुवत् स्थितम्.
Atmani eva. Where is this chakra? Atma in Atma only. What is that Atma? Chiti. In Chiti, Atma only. Atma. Idam, whether we call Panjara Chakram or Jagat, Idam Panjara Chakram means string of this Jiva word or the Jagat. Asat Swapnaha Iva Atataha. Atataha means spread or superimpose. How it is superimposed? Asat Swapnaha Iva. Like a false dream. Just as dream is false, so also this Panjara Chakra or Jagat, which is superimposed on Atma and nothing else, is false in nature. Atataha, spread, superimposed. Pratibhasate, experience. Pratibhasate is experience. And Tat means that Panjara Chakra or Jagat. Managati na satyatma. Satyatma means Satya Swarupa. Even a little of truth is not that. It is not Satya Swarupa. It is not at all true. Managati means even a little. It is not at all true. How? Because Mruga Krishnambuvat Kritam. It is like mirage water. It is like mirage water. It is like mirage water. Mruga Krishna Bhuvat Sitam. That means it is product of Maya. It is not at all real in nature. Now in stanza 40, Manasastu Ratha Pranaha Vastu. Prana is the chariot of Mana. This is elaborated for certain purpose to show the prana niyamana as a means to control the mind. From that standpoint, Lord Shiva is elaborating how prana is the ratha of manaha.
Rasatvat rasruta pranaha kalpanaya munishwara yatra pranamaruttatra mananam paritishthati. Anvaya munishwara atra kalpanayaha rathaha tu pranaha smrutaha. Yatra pranamarut tatra mananam paritishthati. Again, munishwara atra kalpanayaha rathaha tu pranaha smrutaha. Yatra pranamarut tatra mananam paritishthati.
The Munishwara, the exalted Muni, who exalted Muni, Munishwara. Atra means Kutra. Yatra Kutra. Mana, in the context of prana as the chariot of mana. So, in the case of mind, or you can take in the case of mind, as for the mind, atra, as for the mind, or in the case of the mind. In the case of mind, atra is kalpanayaha ratha.
What kalpana? Manasa kalpanayaha rataha. The chariot of all the mental projection means simply the chariot of mind. Mind means manasa kalpana. So the chariot of the mind. Chariot of the mind. Manasa kalpanayaha means, kalpanaya means manasa kalpanayaha. Rataha tu pranaha smritaha. It was already told where in stanza 40. It refers to that. Is smritaha means jnataha, is known as what? Pranaha. How is it so? It is going to be proved now. Yatra prana marut, wherever the prana, marut means vayu. This prana is vayu, in the form of vayu. In the prana marut, tatra mananam means manovyaparaha, paritishati. Paritishati means is very much there, is invariably it is there. Pari also means excessively. Pari suffix, prefix can mean excessively, is very much there, is invariably there. Paritishati. Wherever prana, there is manana, manovyapara is there. You may ask how, you can experiment. Prana depends on what? Food and water. Food and water. So therefore, not here, after returning, what do you do? Upavas. Anyway, begin with Shivratri. Shivratri, Monday is Shivratri. Begin with that and do true Upavasa. Drink water. Drink water. You know what will happen? No prana becoming very, because if you don't drink water, prana can say goodbye. Drink water. Pranas are there, but they become weak. Mind also becomes weak. You will not be able to think properly. Poor Shvetaketu was asked to experiment. I don't know whether he experimented or not. Yes, he did experiment. He did experiment. Yes. Otherwise, the father will not leave. So, he did experiment. So, there's the food, prana, mana, we can verify that. Paritishati. How is it so? Is explained with the help of an illustration.
आलोक श्रीस्थिता यत्र रूपं तत्रैव राजते प्राणो बलीसितो यत्र तदेव परिवेपति। अन्वय यत्र आलोकश्रीः स्थिता तत्र एव रूपं राजते। यत्र बलिः प्राणः स्थितः तदेव परिवेपति। Again, यत्र आलोकश्रीः स्थिता तत्र एव रूपं राजते। यत्र बलिः प्राणः स्थितः तदेव परिवेपति।
Wherever prana is there, the manana takes place. There is given example like this. Yatra, wherever alokashri, alokashri means light. The splendor, Shri, splendor. When the splendor of the light, Prakasha, is there, Tatra eva rupam rajate, there only form shines, means the form is seen. Is it not? Without light, how can you see the form rupa? So therefore, Tatra eva rupam, that is, the form is seen. Similarly, it says,
Yatra Bali Pranaha. Where this Prana, who is Bali? See? Bali means mighty. Why mighty? Do you know who is he? Hiranyagarbha. Prana is what? Samashti level is what? Hiranyagarbha. So that's why it says being Hiranyagarbha. Sutra Rupatva. Prana being in the form of Sutrarupa, it does two functions. What is that? Do you know what it is? Sarva-dharana, Sarva-chalana. Sustains everything, makes function everything. Sarva-dharana and Sarva-chalana. On account of Sutratma. That's why I say, Suksha Sharira gone from the body, what does it mean? Dead. You know what I mean? And Suksha Sharira was there, it was functioning. And Suksha Sharira is who? Part of Sutra. Hiranyagarbha also is called as Sutratma or Sutra. You know why it's called Sutratma? Don't think, somewhere in the heaven Hiranyagarbha is sitting. Suksha Sharira Antakarana, that is in our embodiment, is part of Hiranyagarbha. So therefore, like a thread, one who is in and through all the living beings, therefore Hiranyagarbha is called Sutratma. Our mind, Mana, Buddhi, Ahankara, Chitta and Prana, they constitute the Sutratma. So therefore it says, he is what? Bali. Yatra Bali Pranaha Sitaha is that Tadeva Parivepati. Tadeva. That only means wherever there is this mighty prana, that only parivepati means function. Parivepati. Parivepati means moves, means acts. Again, for this further, where prana is there, that only function, for which another example is given.
Yat prayati vanam vasya tadeva parigurnate manasya kasha samline na prana parivepati. Anvaya. Yat vanam vakya prayati tadeva parigurnate manasya akasha samline pranaha na parivepati. Again, yat vanam vakya prayati tadeva parigurnate manasya akasha samline pranaha na parivepati.
See, remember the context. What is the context? How prana is the ratha of man, because it is useful for sadhana. To control the, because Jagat is projection of who? Mind. You control the prana, mind is controlled, means Jagat is checked. So that's it. That will be clear after. Yatvanam. To whichever forest, who visits, who goes, prayati goes, Vatya. See, Vatya is nominative and not instrumental. Vatya. Vatya means, you know who is Vatya? Whirlwind, storm, hurricane. Whirlwind, storm, hurricane. So to whichever forest the hurricane goes, you know what happens? Tadeva paribhurnate. Imagine a whirlwind in the forest. That only what? Whirls, rolls about, trees fall, and this, all commotion takes place where? The forest to which the whirlwind goes. Is it not? Yeah.
Likewise, similarly, now yes, Tadeva Parigunde. So that is what is told now. Just as wherever there is whirlwind, there the commotion is there, whirling takes place. So also wherever prana is there, mind functions. Now, wherever prana is not there, mind doesn't function. Vyatireka example. Wherever prana is there, mana functions. Wherever prana is not there, mana doesn't function. The other Vyatireka example is now being given. Manasti akasha salline na pranaha parivartate. That means manasi akasha salline pranaha na parivartate. Now what has happened? Mind has got merged in the Hardakasha. Hardakasha then sleep. Mind. What about Father thing? Pranaha na parivartate. Parivepati does not act vigorously. Why? Mind is not there at all. See, prana depends on who? Mana depends on prana, but it is not one way. It is reciprocal also. It is reciprocal. How it is reciprocal? The prana also depends for its function on mind. Mutual relationship. That is what? Manasaha api prana kriya nimittatvam asti. Mind also what? On account of mind also prana functions. There is a mutual relation. So that is told by Vyatireka. Vyatireka means by showing a state where the mind is not there, pranas are not vigorous. Pranas are not vigorous. So that is a manasi akasha samline. When Hardakasha mind is merged, no more operating. Pranaha na parivepati. Pranas do not act vigorously. You may say, prana don't stop. Prana stops, the person will die. Not that way. Those inherent reactions will go on. But through indriyas, etc., function is not that. That is why vigorously doesn't act. Bare minimum because sustenance is there. Otherwise the person will pop off. That is not the thing. So pranaha na parivepati. Again for that is Vyatireka example. Just as when light is not there, Rupa is not seen. So that from that example continue.
Tejasya sattamāyate narūpamiva rājate prāne prashante maruti manontarnamanāgati. Advaya tejasi asattam ayate rupam na rajate iva prane maruti prashante antaha manaha manak api na. Again, tejasi asattam ayate rupam na rajate iva prane maruti prashante antaha मनः मनाग् अपि न।
तेजसि असत्ताम आयाते. Big phrase is that when light becomes non-existent, what does it mean? When light is not there, that's all. When light becomes non-existent means when light is not there. Tejas is light. Ayate. Rupam narajate iva. The form is not seen. Doesn't shine means the form is not seen. Form is not seen when the light is not there. Similarly, prane pashante maruti mana prane maruti prashante. So that is to show that by prana nirodha, mano nirodha can be accomplished. So by prana nirodha, what can be accomplished? Mano nirodha. For that it is now told, prane maruti prashante. When the prana vayu, prana means pancha prana, they are prashanta. Prashanta means not totally extinct, they are under control. Antaha manaha managapina. The mind doesn't function at all. Mind doesn't function at all. This shows why pranayama finally properly done leads to what? Mano nasha. In Jivan Mukti this is removed. Jnana, Tattva Jnana, Mano nasha, Vasanakshaya. For Mano nasha, the very unique sadhana is pranayama, proper, not present day pranayama, but it should be done. Pranayama, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, all control of the pranas. So that controls the mind. Why? They are mutually related. That is why Lord Shiva picked up this. What picked up? Otherwise, see, other rathas are not explained. Manasaha rathaha prana, he elaborated to highlight this particular aspect, that prana nirodha leads to mano nirodha. Prana nirodha leads to mano nirodha. So they will say prane maruti prashante. When the prana maruti is what? Is controlled. Antaha manaha managapina. It gets controlled. It doesn't function. Therefore, he concludes now. What he concludes? Prana is ratha of manaha. So this is concluded. Continue.
Vasyayam upashantayam rajo na parikampate yatra prano marudyati yatra prano marudyati manas tatraiva tishtati. Anvaya. Vasyayam upashantayam rajaha na parikampate yatra pranaha marut yati tatra eva manaha tishtati. Again, vasyayam upashantayam rajaha na parikampate yatra pranaha marut yati tatra eva manaha tishtati.
Where prana is prashanta, mana also is shanta, was told, for which an illustration is given. What is that? Vatyayam upashantayam. Vatyaya means storm, whirlwind, hurricane. When it ceases to be there, it gets specified. Rajaha na parikampati
dust storm doesn't come, means dust do not fly in the air. When the wind blows, dust gets blown in the air itself. So therefore, it no more blows, no more gets blown in the thing, doesn't rise up in the sky, not dust. Like that, now, that's how, because of all this, what was described so far, how that prana is the prana and this. How prana is the ratha of mana is concluded. Yatra pranaha marutyati, wherever the prana marut means vayu, prana, says yati, goes means is present. Tatra eva manaha tishtati. There only mind is there means then only mind function. Without prana, mind cannot function. So that is how they are interdependent. Control of one controls the other. See, if the mind is shanta, you know what happens? Pranas are in control. A person who is very peaceful, quiet, etc., his pranas are automatically under control as such. So this is the thing. Now this is the one purpose, how Jiv Chit Chitaha Bahisaranam through this series of Ratha. That was one reason for this giving the series of Ratha. Other one was the transmigration. So how the transmigration takes place? Because this Ratha of prana is required for transmigration. That will be described.
Svasti prajabhya paripalayanta nyayena margena mahim mahisha go brahmanebhya shubhamastu nityam loka samasta sukhino bhavantu kale varshatu parjanyaha prithvi sasya shalini deshoyam shobharitah brahmana santu nirbhaya om sarve bhavantu sukhinah sarve santu niramaya sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya om purnamada purnamidam purnat purnamudachyate purnasya purnamadaya purnameva vasishyate om shanti